the Lawn Gnome, and welcome to your Funko Pop update for November 2021. Well, I definitely have to say that I'm not really happy when it comes to filming another video about Funko Pops today because based on what I saw in the month of October, there was just one thing that kind of upset me after the other, whether it was what happened at New York City Comic-Con / Virtucon, or with the fact that we are getting certain lines that are trumping over others. It's just such a strange feeling that I'm coming to you with today because of the fact that I still remember when I first got onto the Funko collecting train and how this franchise was just such an amazing thing when it came to just nostalgia and bringing people together, because Funko has definitely shaped me as a collector and as a content creator for the better. But based on everything that has been released in 2021 in regards to pops that I have on pre-order, at this point in time, especially for about a stretch of, let's say, maybe 2 or even 3 months, there has been not a single Funko product that I have been interested in purchasing. And in January 2022, if nothing actually changes, I think my journey with Funko may be over unless they truly wow me with something very, very special. Now, I specifically had said to you guys that I was going to be making these updates no matter what until Funko either just stopped making Funko Pops or if Funko just stopped being something that interested me. Well, I don't really know where 2022 is going to lead us right now, but I am certain to let you know that 2021 will definitely see Funko Pop updates all the way through the end, because of course we've also got the holiday season, and I'm having a feeling that Funko is going to pull out all the stops for the holiday season. But in the meantime, there was still news, and I've got to bring you this news, so let's take a look at how my collection has been going first. So once again, I have to be very, very careful because of the current state of my basement, so don't be surprised if I just don't move any of this stuff. I'm just making do with what I have. So today I wanted to feature some of the newest additions to my Funko Pop collection that feature the theme of television. I got one of the most well-known and beloved shows in television history now as a pop line, and one that I feel that a lot of people really should be watching because it's just that good. And we'll go into that one first because it's more relatively new. It's about to go into its 3rd season at HBO. It is based on the very well-known book series, His Dark Materials, and this, of course, is based on the HBO TV show, and this is Lee Scoresby from the show, of course played by the legend that he is, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and of course this specific character comes with his demon named Hester, which is a rabbit. This is my favorite character from the original film. I never read the book. I was a huge Sam Elliott fan, and I do have a soft spot for the movie, but I will say that the television show is absolutely fantastic, and without even moving this Funko Pop, you can see all the amazing details that are given to this version of Lee Scoresby. Everything from the hat to the clothing to the belt, and also the details on Hester. I mean, I would have expected her to look a little bit cuter, but we gotta make with what we have. But this is a really cool line because of the fact that almost all of them come with a tiny little pop, and that is what makes this line so special because of the fact that each of these characters has what is known as a demon, which is basically an extension of their soul in an animal form. So, also love the fact that I've got some Lin-Manuel Miranda representation in my Funko Pop collection now because I do love that man. He is wonderful. And the next thing that I wanted to go over was something that I had predicted. I said that when the Cheers line came out, there was a specific person in that line that was missing, and that, of course, was Dr. Fraser Crane, played by the legendary Kelsey Grammer. It only made me excited knowing that there was probably going to be a Fraser line, and lo and behold, there is, and we got 3 of the main cast members. I was a little upset that they didn't go for the full-on 5, because, quite frankly, just getting Fraser, his brother Niles, and their father Marty, with Eddie, of course. This is also the first time that I'm actually featuring 2 tiny little pop buddies with regular-sized pops. I think that's a first, so that's pretty cool. I mean, you gotta have Daphne and Roz. I'm sorry. even if they were going to be exclusives at Emerald City Comic Con, you've got to give us the rest of this line, because you really can't have these men without those two amazing women that just made the show what it was. But the thing is, when it comes to pops like these, sometimes people really trash these lines because they say, oh, these don't look anything like them. Well, in this case, they really, really do. This pop right over here of Frasier looks just like Kelsey Grammer, even with the frilled brow. I mean, this is Kelsey Grammer. There's no doubt in my mind. This may not look entirely like David Hyde Pierce, but when you put these two together, you see it. But this is John Mahoney to a T. I mean, seriously, the plaid shirt, the walker, the expression on his face, you cannot deny the fact that they did some amazing work on these pops. And because of the fact that Frasier is such a great television show from the 1990s, much like Seinfeld, because I think that Funko did an amazing job with the Seinfeld line, I'm just glad to see that they really gave this line a real look over, and they really gave it some tender love and care. They also did the same thing with Cheers. I also want to make that known. But the fact that this specific set, to me at least, is incomplete, I'm really hoping that it will be completed in the coming years, but I also had no idea what the sales numbers were for the Frasier line, so I'm really hoping that people did go out to buy these, especially if they were fans. So that's pretty much the new additions to my collection. There are still so many more that I haven't reviewed with you guys, but I have a feeling that we're going to go all out in December. But in the meantime, let's go take a look at the news. So we definitely have a lot of ground to cover today. We're going to start with the Funko Shop, as there is a series of brand new Disney Princess Pops coming out that are going to be Funko Shop exclusives. They are going to be your traditional names that you know and love that are going to be bathed in gold, and they also are going to include little pins. There was actually one that was introduced in San Diego Comic-Con. It was Snow White, and these pins are actually now given a place for them to stay, which is going to be another one of those little pin books. We originally got that with Pop Around the World, so we're going to be getting these with the Disney Princess as well, and there's also going to be a Funko exclusive t-shirt featuring Tiana. Of course, there is another brand new Gabriel Iglesias Funko Pop, and of course it's going to be over at his website. It is him in a luchador mask, and he also gave us all the ability to get it signed at Funko Hollywood on October 6th. Chalice Collectibles also gave us a specific character from Naruto, and you could get various versions of him, including a chase. Also, the new Marvel Collector Core box featuring Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings has dropped. We got 2 exclusive pops, as well as some other cool things like a really cool Funko shirt, a sticker, and a pin. There were some exclusives, one from Box Lunch, which was a really cool version of Dante from Disney's Coco, as well as a My Hero Academia double pack from Funimation.com. There were a couple of other exclusives, including the brand new addition to the GameStop exclusive Bounty Hunter collection. That means there's only one left. We also have a brand new art series pop from Amazon featuring Winnie the Pooh, as well as some other fan favorites, including a jumbo-sized Mew from Target. We also got the introduction to another brand new line from Funko that is gold. I've already teased it a little bit earlier this year, but now these figures are now coming out in retail. So we got some music, faces, including Biggie, and you are going to be able to get a 5-inch, which is the regular size, as well as a 12-inch Biggie. You could also get Ice Cube, Tupac, and Lil Wayne. There was also a brand new line that was introduced in the world of pop albums. Now we have the 23-inch wide. Now, I really do think that this is cool. These are all going to be Walmart exclusives, by the way. It is the album cover, and then it features on the other side a background of a platinum record, as well as the band in pop form. So we are going to get the Doors, and we never actually did get the Doors in pop form, so this is pretty cool. We've also got members of Metallica, including Jason Newsted. We never got Jason Newsted before, and that, of course, is for the Black Album of Metallica, as well as Queen with their Greatest Hits album, but we did actually get all these versions of Queen before. So if you didn't get them, this is a really great way to get them, and there's going to be some new editions of the 23 wide-inch collectibles very, very soon. We also got 2 more Amazon exclusives. We got a new addition to the Victory Shawarma set, and that is Thor. I believe there is only one more to get, or we might have actually already gotten through the entire collection. I've completely lost count. But we got another Year of the Shield Amazon exclusive featuring Taskmaster. Marvel What If, of course, cranked out more of their What If Pops because of the brand new episodes. Some of these do look pretty cool, but I am not going to be getting any of these. Although the one thing that I really thought was cool was the fact that we are finally getting the Watcher, which is a Funko Shop exclusive. A really cool Target exclusive set that was given to us was Spider-Man the Animated Series, the 1990 show from Fox. It was right up there with X-Men the Animated Series. I personally didn't watch this show as much as I watched X-Men, but I am definitely not going to be getting any of these pops, although I really do like the fact that they do look exactly like the characters from the cartoon, and there's a bunch of other really cool things, including t-shirts and pins. More Mandalorian stuff. So many versions of characters, including a Boba Fett with his helmet and an unmasked, because we did get the Book of Boba Fett teaser, and so many different places are giving you these pops, so happy hunting. We also got the brand new line to the brand new Ghostbusters movie, Ghostbusters Afterlife. All I know is that I'm definitely going to be seeing this movie in theaters, but I have no intentions to collect any of these pops. I mean, this is just way too much. I mean, look at all of these little Stay Puft Marshmallow Men in so many different versions, and also exclusives, including the Funko Shop, Baskin-Robbins, 7-Eleven. This is just too much. I think the Pop Ride is really cool with Finn Wolfhard's character, but no, I am definitely not investing in these. I have a Ghostbusters movie moment, and that's all that I need in my collection. We also got the set of the brand new Disney animated classic Encanto. I am definitely going to be seeing this movie, but I have no intentions of getting these pops. Funko also gave us some more cereal icons, which are plushies and some pops. What I really like about the pops is the fact that these are vintage cereal boxes. I think that that's a really cool thing to see, but I will not be investing in any of them. We also got more tangible versions of Freddy that you could get if you did, in fact, get your NFT card packs. Something that, again, I am really not interested in, and this also includes a Freddy Mummy as a Funko Soda. Finally, we got the last set of Armed Forces pops that I was hoping we were going to receive, and of course that is America's Navy. So now, if you were very excited for the Air Force, Army, and the Marines, you now have the Navy. We already knew that these were coming out, but now we have the official glam shots of the Dia de Muertos Funko Pops of DC characters. I do love the fact that we are getting new Funko figures, including Jessica Cruz's Green Lantern, as well as the Blue Beetle, but I really wish that we would have gotten some regular versions of them. I will also say that the Funko exclusive Flash is pretty cool, as well as the glow-in-the-dark Batman and Joker. Fandom, of course, already happened, but we had already gotten teased at 2 exclusives, and then we got 3 more. A Wonder Woman, a Peacemaker, and a Flash. Then, of course, VirtuaCon New York City Comic Con 2021 happened, and I have to say that it was weird to say that I didn't want any Funko Pops from this brand new set of exclusives. We did get some pretty cool Loungefly backpacks, including one with a pop, which was Yzma as a cat. But this was so strange to see a bunch of Funko Pops being shared with exclusive retailers, and also seeing some that weren't even teased. I mean, if there were any highlights from the New York City Comic Con, I would say that the Dungeons & Dragons one was pretty cool. I liked the fact that Polaris was announced. I liked the fact that we got a really cool deluxe pop of Arthur from The Sword and the Stone, but the funny thing is, that one is still on sale at the Funko Shop. Nobody was interested in really buying it. I think one of the more popular ones was the Musketeer Goofy, because so many people got the Donald and Mickey, but there's apparently a whole additional wave of New York Comic Con pops coming. I didn't even think about these. I mean, they were apparently featured at the con themselves. One of them was a really cool John Lennon. We have Stupid Sexy Flanders from The Simpsons. I know that episode very well. Also, we even got 2 very interesting DC characters. We got Punchline, and we got Superman in that weird costume change that happened in the 1990s. I am the proud owner of the comic book where it happened. That was Superman 123, just in case you guys didn't know. But I'm really surprised that these were not even told to people that this was actually happening. And they keep saying that there's a wave 2, so maybe these are included in the wave, but I think that this was just a disaster this year. Got a brand new series of Walking Dead pops because the final season is officially underway. We also got a couple new pops from Yu-Gi-Oh! Celebrating the 25th anniversary, and there of course are going to be some exclusives and some supersized pops. Got a new wave to the Simpsons line. One of them is going to be an Amazon exclusive. I am not interested in any of these at all. And this is what really upset me the most. You know, there are still so many Funko Pops that Funko could create that fans would absolutely love, yet they managed to just say, nah, let's forget about all those really great loyal fandoms and let's just give everybody a Squid Game line. Now, I'm not watching this show, I have no intentions to watch this show, and I think it's a stupid idea for a show if you ask me, but that's just my own personal opinion. Fight me if you choose. But you can get regulars, and you can even get a Walmart and Funko Shop exclusive. I'm just dumbfounded by this, but I unfortunately also think that these are going to sell. Also got a whole new wave of Funko Soda. Of course, this is just skyrocketing. People are loving this line. I love the Popeye. I love the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I love the fact that we're getting Mr. Owl and that he's also going to be a flock chase. But I think the greatest idea right here, although it's going to be such a disaster, I can feel it, is the Donald Duck as one of the three Caballeros. Because this is the very first time where you can get not one chase in this soda can, but two. You can get one of the other two members of the three Caballeros. Which one are you going to get? We don't know, but you can either get Jose or Panchito along with Donald. Personally, I hope that they will decide to just give in and maybe do a 3-pack special one day, because it's very hard to have one of the three Caballeros without the other two. And finally, we did get a new wave of gold. We also have the NFL, and you can get current players like Baker Mayfield, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott. You can even get some 12 inches of Russell Wilson and Patrick Mahomes, as well as their regular 5 inches. But I think what's also pretty cool when it comes to the NFL is that each one of them includes a chase. And from what I have heard, there's also going to be an NBA line of Funko Gold, and they're going to be doing the exact same thing too. So I would like to know what people think of these brand new Funko items when they officially hit shelves, and I'm definitely going to want to take a good look at them up close when they do show up on shelves. Thank you very much. Please, guys, leave a comment in the box below. You know how much I love to talk to you about Funko Pops. Of course, based on everything that I said today, I have a feeling that if I speak to people like yourselves who still do find some value in Funko, that we will definitely have good conversations and lifts our spirits up just a little bit. But in the meantime, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys for the final 2021 Funko Pop update in December. I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed the video you just watched, feel free to leave a comment. Also, feel free to subscribe if you want to be up to date with our latest videos. Thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next one. Actions speak louder than words.